Wednesday. I'm just popping on live to go over my 3 simple steps to connecting to your body. Of course, I want to remind you of the giveaway that's going on Instagram. So if you haven't yet entered, then just make sure you pop over to Instagram. Follow me there if you're not yet. It's at simply.mindful.mama. And then find the original post in the feed. All the instructions are in there. It's really easy. And there's awesome prizes, 2B1 for one lucky mama. So get in there. And then of course, all week we've been pulling cards from my Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck, just to talk about really simple and practical things that you can do to start bringing in more self-care practices into your life. And today's was one of my favorites. It's just be still. And so I wanted to take this perfect opportunity to go over with you guys my 3 simple steps to connecting to your body, which is all about taking that time to be still. You can do this however you want. I've set myself up with my regular stations. You know how I do it, but it's not about all the bells and whistles. Although creating a really nice, safe space for yourself really does enhance the connection in the moment for you. But you can do this anywhere you're at, as long as you know those 3 simple steps. So let's go through those, and then I'll show you how I've kind of, set up my routine. But they're really simple. So the first one is just to stop and pause and find a comfortable place to sit down. So I like to sit, usually I'm facing the other way, facing the fire. But of course, wanted you guys to see kind of what the setup looks like. And I sit cross-legged. But if you can just find a chair, feel your bottom in the seat, feel your feet on the ground. If you're outside, that's even better. Just really connect to the earth, ground yourself, right? So again, even if you're in a chair and your feet are on your floor in your house, you're still connecting. Feel that rootedness of, your body sitting and being grounded. Okay, so that's just step 1. Just stop, pause, and sit. Step 2 is just to take a nice, long, deep breath. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. And you really want to, when you're breathing in, feel your entire body expanding through your chest, through your belly, everything. Just feel that breath, that oxygen just fully expanding throughout your entire body. And then breathe it all out, right? And let all of the stress and worry and anxiety, whatever's on your mind, go along with it. So that's easy, step 2. And then step 3 for me is just to do a quick body scan. So what that looks like is I'm sitting there with my eyes closed. I've taken my deep breath. Maybe I've taken a few. And now I'm just going to slowly start with bringing my attention to the top of my head or the crown and really feeling what that feels like. Feel all those sensations, the buzzing, whatever it is, just notice. If there's nothing, there's nothing. Just notice that. And go down slowly. Your eyes, your cheeks, your mouth, your throat, right? Your chest, your heart. I always open my heart chakra. When I come to my heart, I spread light and love to the whole world. Keep going, but you're really going all the way down to your toes, feeling every sensation that you can feel, and take your time with this, right? I don't want to take up much of your time today, so I'm going to go through that fast, but go really slow and start to notice and feel everything that's coming up. Those sensations in your body, how they feel different in different areas, and any thoughts that come up. See them, notice them, and then let them go, right? When you can start to take those 3 steps into a practice and learn how to connect to your body, it becomes easier over time, and no matter where you are, it's my go-to when I feel that rush of anxiety and stress come up, whatever situation I'm in. So now in the moment, I can ground myself and connect to my body really quickly so that I can make, more of an aligned choice moving forward on what I want to do next with the situation that I'm in. So that's it. Stop and pause, take a deep breath, close your eyes and do a body scan. So for me, how I like to set up my area, just while, you know, you guys are here with me live, I take my pillow, I always sit cross-legged, but I actually face the fire. Lights are out. I usually do this around 6:30 in the morning. I was never an early riser. I never liked the idea of, you know, the miracle morning that starts at 5 a.m. But as I slowly started to dip my toes into these practices, they became a lot more easier, and I really could see the benefit of getting that me time, especially in the morning as a busy mom. But it doesn't happen every morning. I'm very realistic. In fact, it didn't happen this morning because, you know, we got up in the middle of the night, like sometimes we do. You know, kids go back to sleep pretty easily, but I'm just kind of awake. And so I knew, I set my alarm later, and I skipped it this morning. But to me, taking this time to connect with you guys and explain how this is also really my chance to connect back in. I love to use oils. I don't know if you guys do. If you do, drop a little comment here. Tell me what oils you love. This one that I have with me right now that I like to use every morning is called Anchor by doTERRA. And it grounds me. That's why I said grounded. But it's called Anchor. And all I do is, it's a small 5 milliliter bottle. It's the full condensed. It's not diluted in any oils, like a fractionated coconut oil or any other, I'm missing the word, but the oil, the combination oil to when you're going to use it on roller balls or anything else. So you take the full concentrated one, just dab it in my hand, maybe once or twice. Once is enough. I rub it together in my hands. Cup my hands and take one deep, long breath in and out. I do that maybe a couple times, and that really kind of sets the tone. I also love crystals, so I have my cellulite stick. It's got a whole bunch of crystals on it that actually represent each chakra. This one I love, though, at the end of the night, just to kind of move away any energy that I kind of absorbed over the day, to be able to move on that isn't mine. And I always have my journal with me. I go through tons and tons of notebooks. I get these at the dollar store. This is my current one. Eat, drink, and be happy. So I always just have my journal and pen in case anything wants to come up after a quick meditation. Writing is, you know, a great outlet for me. And that's it. I get my oils ready. I play meditation music. I've been using one that is for root chakra. If you're interested, I'll drop the link below in the comments as well, just what that play is. And again, if you can just get a couple minutes in, it's worth it. You'll get the benefits, and you'll be able to bring the practice into your life more. And it doesn't mean you have to sit and meditate for half an hour every single day for it to do anything, right? As a busy mom, if you can just get a couple minutes in, that's all you need. And it really starts to make changes in the way that you can connect to yourself. But the card today that we pulled was Be Still. And if you read the messages in the post below that I posted this morning, you see that it talks a lot about connecting and hearing your inner voice. And this practice of connecting to yourself, of finding a few minutes for meditation, clearing out all those thoughts that are swirling around in our minds, really does start to open up and give you that space to hear your inner voice again. And the one thing that I've learned over the last couple of years is that I am my greatest guide. My body is my greatest guide. That is the tool that I have that will always show me the right way, how to move forward, how to take that next step. And because I've been really great at connecting to my body and understanding what it's trying to tell me, learning my yes from my no, I find sovereignty and can trust in my inner voice, what it's telling me to do. And this is a really hard thing to learn and to practice when there are so many external forces out there that are trying to show us the way or want us to do it their way. You know, we are programmed and controlled from a young age. And starting to dig and find those and deprogram yourself is a huge process. You know, being spiritual, I think, from the outside, people think it looks really hooey and, you know, crazy things. And it's all love and light and peace and happiness. And it is all those things. But shadow work is really what it's all about. And that's tough work. And really why I created this community. And what I'm trying to build is a safe place for women to connect, struggling moms to connect, relate to one another, and know that you're not alone. Because the magic happens in the conversations and that hard work that you're doing. So this isn't an easy path to walk, but it is the truest path. And for me, it's where I find my sovereignty and I can trust in myself more deeply. And that is where my peace comes from. And I can always pull myself back there, knowing these simple steps. So thanks for joining me today. Like I said, I'll pop in the comments the link to the meditation. I think there was something else. I'll think about that after. But yeah, I mean, these tools that I use, they're great. They make it more beautiful and easier to jump into my practice and create really that peaceful, safe space for me. But it's not about the tools. These tools don't work on their own. It's really just about you. And so if you can just find a quiet place in your home, sit on a chair, know that you've got even a couple minutes, start to do this on your own. Just connect, really feel your feet on the ground, your seat, your butt in the chair, and then take those slow, deep breaths, and then do that body scan and really feel into what it is that you're feeling and how your body's trying to communicate with you. It's all you need is a couple minutes. Do it whenever you can throughout the week. It doesn't have to be daily, but it will get you on your way and on your path to connecting to yourself. And it's all about you. You are your greatest guide. You just have to learn to trust in yourself and how to listen to that. So thanks for joining me today, guys. I'll connect with you again tomorrow. But again, as a reminder, if you haven't entered that giveaway yet, please do. There's a lot of great prizes for that lucky mom that's going to walk away with this. Plus just the connections that we'll make is really what it's about. So sending you love and have a great rest of your day.